Ah, Shalom. I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh Bashin Shai. Had putting the spirit on me, the arms, elders, and apostles that taught me well, that taught me the truth. And I want to announce, like, yeah, I haven't been on for a good minute, doing these news reports due to my equipment. I just recently spent like a hell of a lot of bread to get this new equipment. I got a new computer, headset, a new monitor. Like man, it's like close to thousands, like $1,500 that I'm sitting on right now. But enough of that, man. I'm about to get up with this video. This is Trump's risk being unfriended by Japan and South Korea. This is something that this is a small thing, but it's gonna get us to something bigger, towards prophecy because this dude Trump's I believe he probably is that cruel Lord Isaiah 19, and he is running for re-election for president 2020. So he might be, he gotta be that new this president that's actually gonna be that cruel ruler Isaiah 19, because he doing some crazy, he doing some shit that other presidents don't really do. They would do it, but they don't be front about it. But this dude, he just front about it. And not only that, his even the allies of America is at risk. He did it with Great Britain. Now he doing it with Japan and South Korea. Dual trade. But I'm finna read on. Trump's risk being unfriended by Japan and South Korea. Rice geared up for a historical summit with I can't pronounce the name. Some reason I heard it on the news, but I can't pronounce that capital. Okay, no nation, said Benjamin Franklin, was ever ruled by trade. This insight is clearly lost on President Donald Trump, who appeared willing to blow huge pile of Benjamin, proving one of America's founding fathers wrong. You know, Benjamin, of course, are U.S. $100 in Trump traded on steel and aluminum and other yet to come will cost South Korea and Japan loads of them. If he start doing this trade, Japan and South Korea, they gonna be, well, but every product that American, these products right here, when they start going to their shores, it's gonna rise up, and they gonna be pissed, man. It's gonna be according to prophecy. I'll get in that in a minute. Okay, where was I? And others yet to come will cause South Korea and Japan loads of them. Trump absolutely believes trade in ruining the American economy, killing jobs, wages, and collectible spirit of his 325 million people. Hint had moved to reopen a South U.S. trade deal in place since 2012 and rename what would be been historical bigger than Trans-Pacific Partnership. Trump is dead wrong. The biggest threat to U.S. jobs are technology and automatic rendering entire careers so irrelentlessly. Sorry, like it. Yet, as Trump's seek to save America from ruin, he threatens to deliver plenty of it on the economy of slime airline Korea and Japan. With friends like those, this don't have should be crossed. Um, Susan I can't pronounce this Japanese name. Mine in Tokyo. No world leader had portrayed himself before the Trump. I mean Donald more enthusiastically than Japan Prime Minister. Abe Abe calculation Tokyo relied on Washington's security guarantee made friendly Trump a necessary evil. You know, because this man, this the prime minister right here, so he knew things was gonna happen that's gonna happen. And the reason why America keeping that equipment, they're gonna cease that trading with Japan and South Korea. It's basically due so they keep that material to themselves so they can build up on weapons and things. Because this dude is trying to, he trying to Trump is trying to build, empire so he can, it is an empire, but he's trying to stock up on weapons so not the, basically builds ties America even more, because he knows in his spirit that something about to come down the pipe, basically with these wars. But he making as he doing that, this recklessness, he making enemies with his own allies. He did it with Great Britain. He cut off a business that cut the Dows and Brits off, and now they doing this with Japan and South Korea. I'm finna go on. So that's pursuing the Obadiah. This show you that he's Esau. Obadiah 1:7. This is out the Bible. All the men of thou confederacy have brought thee even to the borders. The men that at peace with thee had deceived thee and prevailed against thee. That eat the bread had laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Should I not in that day, said the Lord, even destroy the wise man out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? Excuse me. Shit. But this is what's happening. That's it's an unwise move. For them to do this, the allies. You have South Korea mainly. They having course with North Korea, and you trying to war with North Korea, but you trying to cut them off of their deal and fuck their economy up because of the trades that they were benefiting off of. I'm finna go on. This is on Jeremiah 25:15. For thus said the Lord God of Israel upon me, take the wine cup of this fear at my hands, and cause all the nations to who I sent thee to drink it. And they should drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them. That's talking about, oh yeah, that's talking about the missiles. Okay, then take I the cup of the Lord's hand and make all the nations to drink upon who the Lord has sent me to win Jerusalem and the city of Judah and the kings thereof and the princes thereof, to make them a desolate and a established and a hissing and a curse as it is in this day. That's talking about is that's Deuteronomy 28 and 6 all the way to 15 to 68, because it's happening right now. It ain't talking about the city of Jerusalem. It's talking about in the hood. Where you niggas are, man. You niggas don't want to wake up that you Israelites. Man, this prophecy is happening to you right now. And I wish I can tell you this, man. I got a fucking hammer at my job. He'll tell you that you're not a fucking African. Okay? He'll tell you, man. Reason why those Hamites don't tell you, cause man, they don't want to suffer telling you, cause you're not gonna understand it. Alright? I'm finna go on, but that's another topic. Lord, would I get up on that? I was 19. Pharaoh king of Egypt and his servant, his prince, and all his people. That's talking about those. That's the Egyptians. They really in North and South Sudan. Okay, so you niggas, you not Egyptians. That's talking about the Sudan and all of the mingled people and all the kings of the land of Uz and all the kings of the land of the Philistines and the Aker and Asses and Ekah and the remnant of Athens. That's talking about those. You have these Hamite groups, man. These so-called African groups. Okay, in Edom, and Moab, and the children of the Ammon, and all the children of Tarim, and all the kings of Sidon, and the kings of the isles which are beyond the sea. They talking about all these other nations. You read on. It's talking about all these fucking nations, man. I'm just skip down. I ain't gonna read all this. But I'm gonna jump down to Jeremiah 25:26. And all the kings of the north, far and near, one with another, and all the kingdoms of the world, talking about the whole world where we are right now, which are upon the face of the earth, and the kings of so slack is should drink after them. It's like I got a cold, but I'm gonna go on. Verse 27. Therefore, thus said unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, drink ye and be drunken, and spake and fall, and raise no more because of the sword which I will send amongst you. And it should be, if they refuse to take the cup of thy hand to drink, that thou should say unto them, thou shalt, Lord of hosts, ye should constantly drink. So that's talking about that philosophy that America got. And that goes on, that's tying down with Esau. Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers should be joined with them. They should please the house of Jacob. And the people should take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess in the land of the Lord for servant and handmaid, and they that should take them captive they were, and they should rule over their oppressors. That's talking about Esau and the other nations. Well, I'm finna go on. Reason why the Most High is having them drink that philosophy so he can destroy all the other nations. This is Isaiah 14 and 9. It's like it. No, this is Isaiah 14 and 10. This is why America doing what they doing. All they should speak and say unto thee, art thou also weak, become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? That's talking. They talking. The other nations talking to Esau. Their plow is brought down to the grave, and the noise of their vine, the worm is spread up under thee, and the worm covered thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How are they cut down to the ground with does weaken the nations? When Esau goes down, the nation go down. Mainly Babylon, so-called America. Once it go down, these other nations going down. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend unto heaven. I will saw my drawn above the stars of God. And I will sit also among the mount of the congregation in the side of the north. That's what Trump's saying, man. He made a comment that he trying to go up to Mars. He trying to send some stuff up to Mars, but you can't, a real physical person cannot leave out this planet because of the Van Olive Belt, because it's radiation. They can send materials up there, but they can't send people up there. I'm finna move on. Isaiah 14:4. I will send above the height of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. He there shall be brought down to hell to the side of the pit. They that see thee should nearly look upon thee. This is after they fell. This is Isaiah 14. They should be brought down to hell to the side of the pit. Talk about, man, they gonna be on the bottom. Thou shalt see thee should nearly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake nations, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the city thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? All the kings of the nation, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. That's talking about, man, it's fucking Esau being in rulership, during that time. He gonna go down and he gonna go right into his real life state. I wanna make this quick. I'm finna get up out of here. Figure to get to work. Say shalom.